Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Oh my God, I have no rhythm tonight. I promise you, I do have rhythm. I don't know what's going on with them shoulder things. I try to do better. Anyway, welcome to my channel. My channel is Coffee and the Tea. I need this tea. Excuse me, my voice. But anyway, that's why I'm having tea. A lot of times I'm going to be having coffee, but I'm having tea tonight. So welcome to my channel, and let me tell you a little bit about my channel. Basically, it's going to be uh fun, and it's going to hit on all the different topics of the day, of the week, of whatever's going on, what everybody's talking about, and pretty much just giving my take on it. I have another channel, and it's a little heavier because my profession, I am a psychotherapist. And so basically, over there on that channel, look at some of the things, topics of the day or what people are doing. And I kind of psychoanalyze and tell you why I feel that this person is behaving in this way or what's going on there. And I do that on the other channel, and I hadn't posted on there in a while because I just didn't feel like I was good at it. And so I took some time. I took a year, and I really started watching other people, and so I decided to give it another go. And because I really feel like I've gotten better at it, and I'm not so stiff and on and on and on. And so I'm going to start posting over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link in my description box down there, down here, and you can go over there and see some videos, and you can subscribe to that channel because I'm going to really start posting to that channel. And if you're interested in psychology or anything like that, that would be an ideal channel for you. Here it's going to be fun. We're going to try to keep it fun. I'm just going to give my take on things. I'm not going to psychoanalyze anything. I might a little bit. But basically, what it's going to do, I'm going to try to keep it fun, keep it upbeat. I'm definitely not going to be mean or mean spirited here. I see a lot of channels are kind of mean spirited on YouTube, but I'm definitely not going to be that way because being a psychotherapist, I know how detrimental bullying or being mean spirited is to your mental health, and I definitely want to contributes to a healthy mental health instead of doing just the opposite. So we're gonna try to keep it fun, and I'm gonna be a little messy. But anyway, let's get started. First of all, my first topic I want to talk about is Harry and Meghan stepping back from their royal duties as senior royals in the UK. And I got some notes here. There you go. And so I'm going to be referring to my notes a little bit, but I'm going to try to keep this short and pithy and just kind of give you an insight on my thoughts about it being an American, and what Americans are kind of our viewpoint from that of the whole thing is. All right, let's start. Okay, first of all, let me give you a little insight on me. I really did not care about the royal family. I'm just going to be honest. I never cared about the royal family. I knew that they existed. I knew who the queen was. I knew about William and Kate and Harry and Charles. And let's see, his wife is Camilla, I think. Yeah. And that's about it. The rest of them, never heard of them, didn't care. Okay. And I think that's pretty much the spirit, or pretty much the way most Americans were. They knew of the royal family and whatnot. And they, it wasn't a positive or a negative. It was just that I don't care. I don't care. I mean, who cares? They're boring. And I know I said I wasn't going to be mean spirit, and that's not being mean spirit. That's being real. They are boring. Kate, she seems like she is such a nice person. She seems like she is a great mom. She's very pretty, lovely person, but she's boring. She's boring. And William is so boring. He has this rest face, and when his face is at rest, it seems like whatever he's doing. And I never watch him and Kate, only if they're with Harry and Meghan, like trooping. I think it's called Trooping Other Colors or whatever event that I'll watch and I'll see him. And his rest face is like, man, I'm out of here. I've been gone 15 minutes ago, but my body is still here. It's like, and he's so boring. And if we think Kate and William is boring, what we think about Charles and Camilla. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I fell asleep talking about them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just a quick nap because they are so boring. Harry is the only one in that family that has any personality, that has any kind of flavor. And he's so genuine, and you can tell when he is doing his work with, his different charities and whatnot. He is interested in what they're saying. He's interested in what they're doing. He's participating, and he's a genuine person. And for that, he's very attractive to Americans because we are all about being real. We don't like the fake and the phony. So we're all about being real. So that's why we kind of gravitate towards Harry, and we like Harry a lot. But the other ones, boring, boring. I love the Queen. The Queen is really, you know, great. And that's all I can say. She's great. I mean, this is a person who has been on the throne for over 60 years, and I think she's 93, 94, something like that. And but she's boring. She's so boring. I'm falling asleep talking about them all. Sleepy. Ugh. Anyway, and so Harry is the only one that the American public really likes and care about. And plus, he's a friend of President Obama. We all love President Obama, and so we like Harry. And so when Harry met Meghan, and we saw Meghan beautiful, capable, well spoken, uh, just this dynamic woman, and they fell in love, and they had that beautiful wedding. We was like, yes, yes, this is what we've been missing here in America. We're really going through it here, and look at this shining country on a hill. you know uh, I want to go. I want to be, oh my God. You know, that picturesque day, and them in the carriage, and the beautiful um, town of Windsor. And it would just put such a great stamp on the UK. I mean, your image couldn't have been any better. And we were like, wow, we want a royal family. Why don't we have a royal family? And then after that, the media started to bully and lie about and just hammer Meghan and Harry, mostly Meghan. And it really made us take a 360 in our views of the UK, because we're like, how can you kill the goose who's laying the golden eggs? Do you not know what a valuable asset this couple is to your image, and how they make you look to the world? Why would you do that? And they just hammered on and on and on that everything she did, she couldn't. they even down to her nail polish. They was saying that it broke protocol. They posting pictures of a monkey saying that that's how that was little Archie, and it just went on and on. And we won't even mention Piers Morgan and his campaign against Meghan, and because of his bruised ego. And and I've been watching the coverage of of this event of them stepping back, and they have been hammering Megan. It's Megan's fault. It's Megan's fault. It's just like a blinking light. It's Megan's fault. It's Megan's fault. It's Megan's fault. And they can't have their cake and eat it too. They can't have their cake and eat it too. Ah, ah. That right there is why America is not part of the United Kingdom. That right there separates America from the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom goes, you go around, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. America, Americans are like, why? Why can't you have your cake and eat it too? Why can't you bake two cakes? What's the problem? That's the way we are. And so we don't understand you. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And they just drone on about this $2.4 million that they spent on their cottage. $2.4 million, and they own the taxpayer dole. They own the taxpayer money. How is that gonna be paid by the taxpayer? We don't want that on the taxpayer. And I also heard they were saying they need to pay the American tax. I mean, pay the British taxpayer back for their wedding. I think they say it cost $24 million or something like that. Well, why don't the British taxpayer pay them back the billion plus money that they brought into the UK economy? Why don't they pay Meghan and Harry back, or take your 24 million out of that 1 point some, I don't even know what it was, but it was over $1 billion. Take that out of that. You know, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Why are you killing the goose that is laying the golden eggs? Over $1 billion in one day, or one weekend, because of their wedding, they added to your economy, and you're still griping about $2.4 million for a cottage that's not even theirs, is belongs to the king, the queen. Are you serious? Really? Ah, anyway, I just think it's stupid, to be honest. And I think it's a little tinge of racism there, and some jealousy. I think it's some jealousy coming from the family, because Meghan and Harry's light is so bright that is making their light seem dim, and so they're doing things in order, their and I don't know if it's their people or what's going on. They're leaking a lot of stuff. They're lying a lot and putting stories out and whatnot, and trying to dim Meghan and Harry's light in order to make their light seem brighter. And I see that. I see that, and I see it's a certain segment of the British population. I see it on Loose Women. I see it on a lot of other shows where it's a lot of things that it's jealousy. British women have this jealousy towards American women. They do, and they feel like Harry should have married English Rose, and not this black woman from America. And then they say much she droning on about her privileged life. She wears tiaras with diamonds in it, and she's in these castles, and she live all this privileged life, and they spent that $2.4 million for this cottage, and they go on and on and on. Well, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to end this video. The reason Meghan has no qualms in saying deuces to the royal life is because of this. Meghan is a black woman that was raised by a black woman. She's American black woman. I think the British black people and American black people are totally different. And I can only speak for American black women. Okay, we're the most educated population in America. We have more doctorate degrees, more um, we have more master's degrees. We have more bachelor's and associate degrees. We are an educated segment of the population and the most educated segment of the population. And because and this is because we were raised by black mothers, and black mothers teach their black daughters to be independent. We're fiercely independent, and we do not take crap off of anybody. Okay? We don't take crap. And you can talk about your crown, you can talk about your castle, you can talk about your cottage, but it's like this. Meghan says this, and it's the most logical thing, and any black woman in her position would do the same thing. She is not going to sit back and hear you rant and ramble on about $2.4 million, and she is editing Vogue. She is editing cookbooks, putting together a cookbook. She is um, doing a fashion line and had a baby, and you still talking about this 2.4 million pounds, and she brought in her and Harry brought in over $1 billion to the British economy with their wedding, and you $2.4 million can't have your cake and eat it too. Any black woman in her position would say deuces too, because at the end of the day, and I'm going to say this, at the end of the day, the crown that she put on her head, it's not hers. The castle in which she is in, it is not hers. The cottage that you spent $2.4 million for is not hers. Okay? So she is not going to take your crap to stay in, to have a crown on her head that's not hers, to be in a castle that is not hers, and to stay in a college that's not hers. Because, like I said, black women, American black women are fiercely independent, and they're not going to take any crap off of anybody. And one thing about Meghan, she's like any other black woman. She was a full woman before she met Harry, and she's a full woman now, and she'll be a full woman after she leaves the royal family. Meghan and Harry are going to be just fine, because Meghan knows how to make her way in life. Her mother taught her that, just like my mother taught me. Okay, now we got some side chicks that is questionable, but the majority, but a lot of people don't get to see what the real black American woman is about. They only see what they see on TV. Okay, but I am the real black woman. I am educated. I have a profession, and most black women are educated and they have a profession, and they are independent, and they don't take crap off of anybody. And that is the way that they were raised. They were raised like that by their mothers and their grandmothers, who also set the example, because black women are the driving force in the black community and drives our race forward. So, saying that is why Megan is fine with losing the HRH, giving that up, because she don't care, because she rather do all of that than to hear you drone on about this crap. And like I said, I'm sorry to say, y'all are killing the goose that has laid the golden egg, because Canada is thrilled to have Harry and Meghan, And the United States is thrilled to have Harry and Meghan, and they're going to make a lot of money because whatever they put out, I am going to get a little some of it. If they have any kind of charity endeavor or whatever they choose to do, I'm going to be very supportive. And I know that is the majority of the people in America and the majority of the people in Canada are going to do the same because we see what went on, and you blew it. You blew it, UK. You blew it. But the UK's loss is America's win. All right, then. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you a little insight on how we see you. And it's not so great, but I hope you may have a comeback. All right. See you later. Goodbye.